Testing, testing. Testing.
Unmute. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Yep, I'm just testing my sound levels right now. Sounds good. Uh, so I think I'm all set.
Okay, so I just made you a co-host.
Okay. And you're recording. Okay.
Yep.
Do I need to, closed caption?
Yep, that's already set up.
It's already set up. Okay. So I think we're good then. Awesome. Okay.
Yep, so I'll let people into the meeting as they come in, and then I'll turn my mute button on, and I'll just kind of be here in the background if you guys need something, or
Okay. Super.
if you want me to put the agenda up on my screen, I can if you want. Just let me know.
Yeah, put the agenda up. Yes.
Betsy says yes. Thank you so
Okay.
much, Michelle.
Thank you.
I will share that as soon as I let everybody in, just because
Yeah, that's fine.
it's hard to see on my screen once I do that.
Okay, so the house behind me over here, house behind me over here is, let's put this on mute till we unmuting. I'm unmuting. Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello. Hello.
Looks familiar there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm over here.
Hello, how are you?
That's Brenda over here.
Am I going to take minutes? I should go get a pad of paper.
Yeah, get a pen and paper.
Okay, I'll be back.
All right.
Somebody.
Yeah, I'll sit here. You're sitting there. Michael had a COVID test. So we don't.
Oh dear.
Well, he,
You all right?
oh, yeah, he was supposed to have a CT
Shun you?
scan. No, you're not. He was going to have a CT scan, and so they required. the CT
Just in
scan.
case. Yeah. You're fine.
No, you're not.
Avoid.
I'm not worried
The
about
whole
you.
point
No.
is that you all are on camera, right?
Well, I know. No, I don't think so.
Public servants.
Am I on camera?
You're on
I'm
camera.
You'll-
Somebody
you'll
has to be
able
on
to-
camera.
No, you can't even hear me. That's fine.
That's why I'm running the
I'm
camera.
gonna do
because
this, if I do this a lot, know that I'm like, what?
Should I be on camera?
I'm not plugged in. I can bring it closer. I just didn't know how many people were actually showing up. But like you said, there's only 5 of us, so. Here, I'm moving around.
Sorry.
Sorry?
Where's your camera?
Well, right now.
Oh,
it's
I
better.
see. It's got all.
I don't have a camera on my
all
laptop
askew.
Yeah? It's all
for security reasons.
This is cute.
Okay.
Oh, there you
I'm
are.
back.
Hello. Right here.
Can you hear?
I can hear.
I can hear.
Oh, I can hear fine.
Because I can crank it.
So I'm in, okay. So do we know if Bill's coming?
I haven't heard that he's gone.
I haven't heard that he hasn't either, so we'll give him a minute or two.
He could come on the Zoom.
Yeah, and he said that last Tuesday he was on the Zoom, but that nobody was there, so I don't know what that means.
Oh, I saw someone had signed on because I got an email saying, your people are waiting. I'm like, no, we canceled it.
Oh, he must have gone on yours.
Yeah.
Oh, rather than go on the other one. Got
Yeah.
it. Got it.
So I hope you didn't get. I hope you sent out other invitations and stuff. So, and Michelle sent out the invitation, so it should be good.
Brenda, can you tell me who's there for the minutes?
I'm sorry. Betsy is here, and Clark is here, and I am here. Michelle Dewey is just sort of
Zooming in.
is running the meeting sort of remotely, and Ben
Swasiski,
Susinski
he's the owner of 435 Dennis Street.
is
Okay.
online.
Okay?
And if other people show up too, I can give you, if anyone we don't know, I can get you I or Michelle, because we can get a list of participants after the meeting. And she's recording this too. So you can get a link to the conversation to help you with your notes.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
10 seconds until seven.
10 seconds till 7, and then
This
we'll
is a
start
very
the meeting.
accurate clock up here.
Oh,
It's-
perfect.
it's a
Oh,
atomic
see,
clock.
there you go.
Classic.
Oh, now we're all gone.
Nope,
Nope.
something happened. That's not me.
Well, some of it's there.
You're looking, oh, here we go. Oh,
Okay.
Michelle's putting up the agenda.
It's just me, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You're like, what happened? I'm a little paranoid.
Okay, well, it's 7 o'clock, so we'll start without Bill. So let's all take a moment to stand and say the pledge of allegiance.
Do we have a quorum?
You have it right there.
That's it.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, so a roll call. We've got Betsy Lackey and Brenda's here.
Clark
And
Baldwin's here.
and then we've got Peter Barr, and we do not have Bill DeMott's here at this time. So the first thing is just to approve the minutes from the last meeting. And are there any,
I move to approve the minutes.
A second?
All right.
Brenda seconds.
all in
Clark?
favor?
Aye.
Okay. Do we have any
Peter's
communi-
waiting.
do we have any communications at hand that we don't know about or anything?
No.
Peter, have we gotten any communications? All right.
No.
So the regular agenda is to talk about the certificate of appropriate application for 435 Dennis Street. Ben Swinski, the owner, wanted to remove the chimney on the rear side of the house because the bricks are falling off and it's dangerous to his children. I know that Bill drove by and could see that it was only seen from the rear. And I looked today and the chimney that he wants to take down, you cannot see it all from the street.
Okay.
So,
Do
But
we,
there must be 2 chimneys,
yes, there's 2 other chimneys.
do we need
one
these?
of which is in bad condition.
Yes, which is why I'm sending to him the Scott Marks Masonry information so that he can call, because he needs a mason.
Do we need to have the agenda still?
Pardon?
Do we need the agenda still up?
That's up to Michelle. For people calling in, they should see the
Oh,
agenda.
okay.
Yeah, so.
So
So,
this is Ben.
Real quick, just for an update.
yes.
Hello, my name is Ben Swinsicki. Nice to meet you all. So also it's venting right now. Our hot water heater is actually technically venting out of there. And therefore we are actually looking to get it replaced now rather than take it down.
Okay,
Even though the bricks are, however, we are having a horrendous time trying to find somebody that wants to get on that roof with the pitch and the height. So we will probably just rebuild it. So if you guys want to throw that out or not,
okay,
the request for now, just because we're not going to go through buying a whole new hot water heater since it's newer and doing the venting on the outside of the house.
right, that makes sense. So I'm going to text to you if it didn't go through already. We talked about on the level, masonry is one of the ones that you can choose, but also Clark uses Scott Marks Masonry.
So
And so I will send you his information.
So Scott came over and he said it was too high. He can't do it. He has a friend that has a boom but he'd have to put the boom with the ladder in it, and he's not going to do it. And then on the level, Jeannie, she came back and then blew me off. She won't take my calls, won't take my texts, and I don't know why, because she was supposed to also give me a contact for the Amish and some other couple people. So I have tried both of them. I've also have calls into Dale Shug, Old School Masonry, Greg Mason, Reese Concrete, and one other one.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll also check and see, and if we find anything, I'll send it your way.
I will check with some contractor friends, given what we know now about it being so high, and see if they can recommend someone.
And I do, if you do have somebody where I did have a full inspection by Dr. Flew. So what I've been doing is some of the people like out of town in Toledo and Ann Arbor that I've called is send them that report. And it basically says exactly what they want and what they need to do to bring it back.
Mhm.
And then they see that report and they never call me back. So
Right,
Great.
but there might still be some people, I don't, Krieghoff is right now working on the county building. And so, you never know, that's hard to go that direction, but that's a possibility too.
Well, they would get a subcontractor, and I know one of the construction managers at Krieghoff. That's who I was going to call. So.
All right, well then,
I
so,
mean, I have some other names in my database, but I'll ask them specifically about this project.
okay, so then,
Perfect.
so we'll work on it and see what we can find.
awesome.
Okay.
Thank you.
So then we are not gonna vote right now for you to have, take down the chimney. All right, so then that's, okay. So then we're gonna go on to new business. And there's a couple things that we need to talk about. And these are things that actually Bill brought up to me and wanted to have on the meeting, so I'm sorry that he's not here at the moment. Do we see him? We still don't see Bill.
No.
Okay. one of the concerns that Bill has is that he knows that there's a tree between two houses that's dead. It's between the corner house and the house on State Street that Patty Gray just bought. That used to be Leah Bacon's house 2 years ago. Anyway, it's dead, and if it comes down, it's going to take out more than one property. And I know that there's probably at least 3 or 4 trees like that in our neighborhood. There's one close to me. There's one across the street from me that pretty much has already dropped everything that it could drop, but it still is a danger. It might not take out any houses, but it's going to take out cars if it drops any big leaves, any big branches. And so I feel like we need to talk to the enforcement person, to talk to Glenn Preston and see if there's anything we can do as a district, because
Well, I don't think it's just who can do anything, but the city might be able to do something
okay,
through ordinance, through, hazardous.
Yeah.
okay,
That's public hazard.
I mean, we could, is there a defined owner of the tree? In other words, is it, or does it
yes.
cross two boundaries?
No, these are all trees that are on, for the most part, the trees that I'm thinking about are all on somebody's property, not like on the corner or between the houses.
Yeah, let's ask Mr. Preston.
Okay, all right. So then going along with that, this morning I talked to the city assessor, and again, Bill is concerned that there might be some illegal apartments in the neighborhood. In fact, he's reasonably certain that there is one person that has illegal apartments. And what he's concerned about is that if this person were to sell their house, that suddenly there would be these apartments and somebody would be thinking they were buying when they were not in fact buying it. So she said, well, come up with a list of houses that you want us to check. And then between code enforcement and the city assessment, they'll go through and check. Which also leads me to 319 Dennis Street, where the woman that lives there says she owns the place, but she does not. And so I don't know what that is.
If somebody wasn't muted, it's whoever's calling in.
Okay. So we need, so the person that owns the place is not living there, but she's definitely getting the homestead, tax.
That would be the city.
Then that would be the city,
assessor.
right? So we need to make a list of that. And then the last thing is there anything we can do about homeowner negligence? If they are, for example, if they're not taking care, I mean, as a historic district, are we not entrusted to take care of these properties a certain way to make sure that they maintain their historic, not only, I mean, that they are going to stay standing, not that they should be neglected to the point where they fall down?
Well, I guess the question is, what's the status of the city's blight one? Because that should all come under
That's what we have.
the blight.
We are.
Okay. And it's wondering if they're hiring another enforcer.
We have the, I mean, we can
We can
complain
report, yeah.
and report, but I don't think we have jurisdiction. I don't think we're given the jurisdiction over blight.
Okay,
We would just have to approve corrections. I mean, if the code enforcement says, you need to fix this such and such, then we would just have to approve the changes.
okay. So then, what I will do is send over the 2 addresses that I know that Bill has a concern about. And then, yes, and I'll put those all over to the assessor's house, the assessor. She has to send me an email tomorrow, so I will do that. Okay,
Just a second.
yes. Is there any other
Hi.
discussion?
Would the person who's on the phone, please identify themselves for the minutes?
Brenda Burkett.
Okay, thank you.
So at this point in time, we talked about the new business. So do we have any public comment? Is there anybody that would like to say anything or express any concerns? Okay. All right. Okay, well then, are there any commissioner comments? Peter, do you have anything to say? No?
No,
Okay,
I have nothing to say.
nothing?
And good.
Okay, so then the last thing on the agenda for tonight is the next meeting date is Tuesday, August 18th, 2020 at 7 o'clock in the same manner as tonight, if required. We don't have any other meeting reason to meet at this time, am I right?
No.
Okay, so then I guess then that's it, the meeting's adjourned.
Super, thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you very much, Michelle. Thanks,
Hey,
Peter.
Betsy. Hey, real quick, did you guys want to, I guess I'll just bring it up real quick, sorry, before we call it, is about 404 Dennis.
Oh, right. So just to tell you, Ben is the new owner. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Ben is the new owner of 404 Dennis Street. And he's planning on working on the foundation first. And then go from there. Am I right?
Correct. So since I moved here and I was originally part of Adrian, you know, I also care about the historical district and I want to make sure that it's something that, you know, we're not looking at all the time down there, especially Betsy, feel bad for her. But so but my plan is to try to get that up and going and as a house again. And in the way that I'm not sure, the last owner basically told me he didn't do anything. I mean, he just said he bought it, he had hopes, and never did anything. Besides pull a permit, that's it. And then
There's a long history of those,
Yeah.
that house.
and then the guy before that's the one that did most of the demo in there that brought it down to the studs and did some framing. And I'm looking, I'm like, this house isn't big enough. Why are you sectioning all these rooms off? Like, just leave it open, you know, make it cool, you know? So we'll see. Once I get to the foundation and everything's secured in that house, and then I'll work on the painting, then I'll worry about the inside. So it's not gonna be done overnight, obviously, so.
No, it's not.
I'll send you the name of a structural engineer in town too, in case you run into foundation problems and need someone to design the new foundation, which because it's not a, because it's like, it's a rental, you will probably need some sort of drawings for that. And so I'll just send you a bunch of stuff.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, up here.
All right,
Right
thank
here,
you.
to the- Hi, this is me. I'm Brenda.
Nice meeting you. I kept seeing Brenda, and I'm like, nah, I swear that's
I'm
you know, Betsy. And
I'm running
everybody
the
with this
camera.
mask,
I'm not
everybody wearing the mask. I don't know who
Yeah,
is.
This is embodied voice, so.
Okay,
But,
all right. Is there anything else that anybody needs to say? No?
No.
All right. Well then, meeting is now adjourned.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good to see you.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.